let me tell you about their cousins from...
Torvin, what of the war chiefs? You didn't bring me here just to hunt another wild cat, did you?
Just a hunter. Pay attention, Captain. These Karagaths are a silent, stealthy breed from beyond known. And they can sneak up on just about anything. And what's worse, this new beast tamer has been burning the brushlands to the north. He means to capture them and break their will. Twist them into Sauron's war machine.
Every war chief is a scourge upon this land. Beastmaster or no, I will end them.
Whoa, slow down. First thing we need to do is foil their plans. And I see no better way of doing that than using the very same Karagaths against this orcish scum.
Show me how to find one of these creatures, then.
Gladly, Captain. There's a Karagath hiding in those bushes. There it is. Go get him.
Ah, this beast does look useful.
Excellent! Now listen, there's an Uruk camp nearby. It's where they're bringing their captured beasts. I suggest you take your new pet and prowl up to them unnoticed.
Against the Rangers, or if they've been killed by their own kind, then we've killed slaves this week. Captain's not what could you do, cool killer
Mordor is in no short supply of terrible tales, and few more dreadful than the Black Captains of Sauron. I have never laid eyes on them myself, but their descriptions to me are the stuff of nightmares. A man trapped in perpetual agony in armor that does not grow with him. Another cursed for picking up the mace of Sauron after battle. And the mightiest among them, the Black Hand, is not spoken of in passing in these lands. May my beard grow ever longer ere I cross paths with these villains. I'll stick to hunting fairer game. Mordor is in no...
dwarf shied from the Black Captains as well. Well, he should. Only the Black Hand remains now, and I will finish him.
We want. So many bloody pigskins stinking up Fort Moore.
Ain't so bad. There's so many of them, you don't even miss one if you're feeling like doing some torturing. If you're gonna lead a bunch of wood, you should at least die fighting hard. Someone's sneaking a corpse. All the tower did was execute the
There's something about
disarray, there's still work to be done to ensure the Uruk never tamed the Karagaths.
The war chief. The beast tamer.
Aye, that unnatural fiend needs to be put down. To draw him out, use the Karagaths against his war camp. The more Uruk that die by their shadowy bite, the better.
I will not let the Uruks exert mastery over these Karagaths. They are too dangerous.
By their shadowy bite, the better. It's the keen edge what cuts the mountain, they say. But after days of hacking through Uruk heavy plate and Karagor hide, these blades aren't going to sharpen themselves. Our weapons are extensions of ourselves and demand respect. A well-honed blade sharpened with a genuine dwarven whetstone can make the...
There is little more satisfying than a sharp blade removing the head of an orc.
Among the orcs of Mordor, their greatest are the fighting Uruk-hai. And among them, their vicious captains reign over the tribes and armies with ironclad fists. I've dodged more than one pack of foul Uruk on my hunt to these days.
No doom keeps this dwarf from the grave. His first death will be his last, and his courage is impressive.
To draw him out, use the Karagaths against his war cowl. The more Uruk that die by their shadowy bite, the better.
Look nothing, but I'll fight. Nothing can beat him in a fight. Nothing.
Best way to hunt the catacombs from afar. With an archer armed with a good crossbow. Just see something.
Wait! I smell something. It must have been him. Filthy traitor. No wonder he had such a fat belly.
wasting my blade, too.
Looks like someone died! That was a waste of space anyway.
Right, Damon? Did you think killing my boys with our own catagats would frighten me? I would let 1,000 Uruks die before I stop. You are schrock, unworthy of my boots.
Hoping to strike while this Caragor distracts me, are you?
Think again. Find the beacon now! You have me! That's one! You look for me? I've been here, see? Too tough for that! This is what you get for trespassing in Mordor. Now let's finish you off! Mad swine! This will be no battle of honor. More like ending the suffering of a wounded animal. Stay there! You won't break my claw! Your liver will make a nice treat for my catagast. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Pay attention, Ranger! I think your ride is here. The Butcher's sending out extermination parties. They're wiping out every creature they can find. They're brutal killers, a lot of them.
An ambitious war chief with a well-trained army. Sounds like a challenge. But if you've taught me anything, Master Dwarf, it's that the hunt can always turn against you.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening in that mind of yours, Captain. But you've baited the hook now. Come on, out with it!
I will bring a Graug to bear against their forces. I will show them Mordor cannot be tamed.
Now that's a plan! Not very military, though, is it? You've been spending a bit too much time with me. But there's, one little problem you should know about.
Despite all expectations, your problems are rarely ever little, Torvin.
Yes, well, then this shouldn't surprise you. These troops have already taken down a Graug. Or 3. You'll need to lure out a rare, wretched Graug. A disgusting relative who's adapted to the poison from all the ghouls they eat.
Wretched Graug? Isn't that a bit redundant?
I'm not sure what redundant is, but if it means poisonous, then yes, they are extremely redundant.
All right, Master Dwarf. Show me how to lure these creatures out, and I will do the rest.
Just a few scouts tangling with those ghouls. They should make easy prey. Put up your blades, murderer! Your savagery comes to an end this day!
This is in our first time. We always travel in a patch. All together!
Looks like we may need some help after all! Time to put your plan to work, Captain! Witcher may have lost his ranging parties, but as long as he remains safe in his stronghold, he'll train more of those killers. Show him the safety he can expect with a wretched Graug at his doorstep.
Even the Uruks fear the monstrosities of Mordor. I must kill the Butcher and keep the Orcs afraid.
In my travels, I've amassed a worthy collection of treasure and trophies, heads and hides from all manner of foul beast, and even some lovely trinkets from the Second Age. But the whispered tales of one are...
Torvin will never understand how closely this hammer is bound to our fate, and that of all Middle-earth.
If it's worthy game and a respectable trophy you're after, the Caragor roam Mordor in ferocious packs. Quick on their feet and strong to boot, be wary. Their claws are sharper than steel, and I've...
First the Caragors, now the Caragats. How many ways has Mordor to kill a man?
expect with a wretched Graug at his doorstep.
Never let themselves be slaves.
Agreed.
down so I can bleed you for a few days. Weeks! Sod it! Months! Like a bit of Uruk fighting Uruk, do you? Join in then. My master, you gotta come through me, and you ain't coming through me. Look down below! So shall perish all enemies of Sauron.
I'll have him on his knees with his heart cut out in no time.
Out there! There he is! Get him! You think I'm new? Ha! Enough playing! I will give you all.
Already I've been promoted this week. You are merely another opportunity for me to shine.
Come, make your tricks untied. I know that. That ranger knows we're too tough for him.
expected more from you maggots. Release me! I serve the Dark Lord!
Hoorah!
I won't tolerate filth in mine!
I've got him!
Utter now!
Crush it! He's fighting us! Kill him!
Man swine! Two things every good Uruk hates. Cowards and men. Take his head! I'll do the same to anyone else who crosses me! Slay the assholes!
Dog. See this face? It's the last one you'll ever see.
Try that again! Waste your time! Get the betrayer! Prepare for death, Ranger! Courage of men, indeed.
Dog. Dog.
What was that noise?
Right time! Ready for me to crush you like a rotten fruit, you truck?
Must have been a
Sneaking around.
Taking dead!
I thought I heard something. Whatever it was, it doesn't dare fight.
Never mind.
but nigh unstoppable, these great beasts appear to be distant cousins of the six-tusked Mumakil. Even a great hunter like myself has never brought down one of these beasts as a trophy. But they're not difficult to track. The very earth.
I'm surprised Torben hasn't tried to recruit me into hunting one of those mammoths.
Returned from the dead to challenge me again. Very well.
Too slow!
So shall perish all enemies of Sauron!
Why it's better to kill the pigskins when you got a bit of an audience. Dreams on Take that dead.
How many times must I kill you, Tark, before you understand? You cannot defeat me!
This should put an end to the Butcher's extermination parties. Let the Uruks suffer the ravages of nature.
You'd think the sight of a lone peak in the countryside would bring cheer to a dwarf's heart. But alas, that is not so here. Orodruin, the Mountain of Fire. This volcano
Mount Doom. How long before it erupts once more and spreads its darkness over Mordor?
Strange things. We're free!
Keep up if you can, Captain. We've no time to lose. I know you've got it! Give it back, you thieving jackal!
Well fought, Torvin. But could you spare a moment to explain what this is all about?
We've got a big problem, Talion. A very big problem.
I've never known you to think anything was little, Master Dwarf.
Now is not the time for jokes, Ranger. My camp was ransacked, pilfering uruks made off with all my blasting powder, and my brother's axe.
The Uruks have your explosive powder? How did this happen?
Forget about that. Didn't you hear what I said? They took my brother's axe.
We'll get your axe. But I'm more concerned about the Uruks with the explosives. Do you even know how the powder works?
All I know is that if you put a spark to it, exciting things happen. Surely you remember when we first met?
His war chiefs may study it, learn how to make more. We must get it back before that can happen.
Tracks split up here. You follow them to the north, I'll hunt the bastards to the south. Find them quickly, Ranger, before they can hide their new treasures.
He's on a base!
There is no time to spare. I must ride this scum down as fast as I can.
Split up here. You follow them to the north, I'll hunt the bastards to the south. Find them quickly, Ranger, before they can hide their new treasures.
Wish I'd been there to see the look on them.
There is no time to spare. I must ride this scum down as fast as I can.
Pull him down and kill the beast!
No sign of the blasting powder or Torvin's axe.
The track split up here. You follow them to the north. I'll hunt the bastards to the south. Find them quickly, Ranger, before they can hide their new treasures.
There is no time to spare. I must ride this scum down as fast as I can. No sign of the blasting powder or Torvin's axe. The thieves must have moved their bounty elsewhere.
We should have extra warriors.
I need to make haste. These thieves must be stopped at all costs.
I like the sound of that!
Good news, Ranger. I found the damned Uruk running off with my brother's axe.
A small victory. There's no trace of the blasting powder anywhere.
Something that valuable, only the smuggler could deliver it to his dark master. It's better blown up and wasted than in their hands. You'll have to track down his couriers and destroy them along with their cargo.
They must find and kill the smuggler and his ilk. The blood...